Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today I am going to make a smoothie, and I thought I would make it with you so that you could see how I make my smoothie. Now, you might like to make smoothies at home, you might make yours the way that I do, or you might decide to make yours differently, but either way, I thought I would show you this smoothie recipe. Okay, so let's get going. All right, so I have my blender cup here. So I'm just gonna put that on the counter. The first thing that I put into my cup is some frozen fruit. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Now this is just a mix of blueberries and what else do we have in here? Blackberries and cherries, but you could put any frozen fruit in to your smoothie, like whatever you like, you could just go ahead and put it in. So I usually go and put a little bit of fruit in the bottom. So something like that, just to start my smoothie. Okay, and then I just put that rest of that fruit aside. Now another thing that I like to put into my smoothie is some almond milk, or just any kind of milk really. You could put in milk if you wanted to, or almond milk, coconut milk, whatever you like. So I just go ahead and I just put a little bit in. You can kind of see about that much on the bottom. Maybe add a little more here. I also like to put frozen bananas into mine. Now I forgot them in the freezer, so I just have to go real quick and grab them out of the freezer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have frozen bananas here that I like to just cut up ahead of time. And so I cut up bananas and I just put them in slices into the freezer. And then when I want to make a smoothie, I'll just put in, like, usually, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 pieces. So I'm just gonna drop that right into my smoothie. They're kind of frozen and stuck together in here, so I just have to just break them apart a little bit here. Put one more piece in here. So I put 4 pieces of frozen banana in there. Put that aside. And then for me, I like to just put in, this is the protein powder that I put in. It's vanilla, and it does say to put a full scoop in, but I just put in a half a scoop. I find that's enough for me, and it still flavors it really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a half a scoop in there into my mixture. Now usually, just because of when it's blending, I don't want it to get too stuck in the blender or too thick. So I usually add just a little bit of water. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water into it. I don't put much, so I've only added just a little bit of water into that other stuff. And then last, I like to cram in as much of this baby spinach as I can. So I just kind of like crush it all into the top. Some of you might be saying, oh, spinach, are you kidding me? Like, I don't want spinach in my smoothie. That's not gonna make it taste sweet, but it won't. It tastes sweet between the fruit and the bananas, and I think especially the protein powder, it actually comes out tasting really good, and it's very sweet. It's kind of almost like a berry milkshake, to be honest with you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put my lid on top here. Most important thing I've learned about making a smoothie is making sure that the lid goes on straight and flat and that it is sealed, because I've had a couple of times where the smoothie was in my blender and it blew up everywhere because I didn't have this lid on properly. All right, so that's my smoothie. I have it in here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it upside down. I'll show you right here. I've got a blender right here to show you. So mine fits in like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. It's really, really loud. So I'm just gonna put the video on pause, and as soon as it's done blending, I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start it now. Okay, so my blender has stopped, and as you can see, it's all blended now. So it's come out kind of like a purple color. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off of the blender. Take that off now. You can see that totally has changed color. It's now like a purple smoothie. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna unscrew this cap right here. And you can see I'm just gonna pour it into my cup right here. Nice berry banana spinach vanilla smoothie. All right, so there you go. There's my smoothie. It's really nice. It's great for a snack or even for a meal if you're just not really feeling super hungry. So for lunch or for breakfast, even for dinner if you're like, you know what, I had a really big lunch and I just want something lighter for dinner. So you can go ahead and try having a smoothie if you want. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my smoothie. It just tastes like fruit and vanilla. Perfect. Okay, so that's all for now. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.